Today we're taking a look at the Chicago Sky vs Connecticut Sun Ramblers match, which is happening on Sunday, June 27, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. The Chicago Sky faced off with the New York Liberty and took home the win by a score of 91-68 in their last game. Chicago finished with a 50.0% field goal percentage, 37 out of 74, and made 9 of 19 shots from beyond the arc. When they shot from the charity stripe, the Sky made 8 of 9 tries for a percentage of 88.9%. When talking about rebounding, they earned 35, with 5 of them being on the offensive end. They also doled out 25 assists for the game, as well as forcing 21 turnovers and having 9 steals. When discussing defense, Chicago let their opponent shoot 37.3% from the floor on 25 out of 67 shooting. New York doled out 9 dimes and had 3 steals in this matchup. Furthermore, New York pulled down 37 rebounds, 9 offensive, 28 defensive, and added 3 blocks. New York finished 77.8% from the charity stripe by knocking down 14 of their 18 tries. They made 4 of their 25 shots from distance. Chicago is coming to this game after getting a win in their last game. The win came over the Liberty by a score of 91-68. With the win, the Chicago Sky moved to a 9-7 record on the year overall. This season, the offense for Chicago has managed to get a total of 81.8 points per game. The rebounding for the Sky has pulled down 36.9 boards per game. Passing for the Chicago Sky has ended up with 20.3 assists per game. The Sun finally broke their losing streak by winning the last game over Dallas. The win for Connecticut ended up coming with a final score of 80-70. With the win, the Sun moved to a 9-5 record on the year overall. Courtney Vandersloot is a player who was a major factor for the matchup. She racked up 13 points on 5 of 9 shooting. She was on the hardwood for 52 minutes played and collected 3 boards. Vandersloot ended up shooting 55.6% from the floor and also totaled 9 assists. One more player that was a determining factor in the game for the Sky was Kahleah Copper. She pulled down 7 rebounds in her 56 minutes on the court. She finished 57.1% from the field for the contest by shooting 8 of 14, 18 points. When all was said and done, Copper earned 3 assists. Chicago comes into this matchup with a win-loss mark of 9-7 for the campaign. The Sky are shooting 34.5% on shots from distance, 108 of 313, and 87.2% from the free throw line. They have an average of 82.4 points per contest, 6th in the league, while shooting 42.3% from the floor. They turn it over 15.1 times per contest, and as a team they are committing 20.2 fouls per contest. As a team, Chicago is pulling down 36.8 rebounds per game and has accumulated 330 dimes so far this year, which has them ranked 2nd in the league in terms of passing the rock. On the defensive end, the Sky are forcing 16.9 turnovers per contest while drawing 19.4 fouls. They are 6th in the league in allowing assists to the opposition, with 270 surrendered on the campaign. The Sky defense is allowing a field goal percentage of 41.7%, 271 of 310, and they concede 35.0 boards per contest as a group. They are relinquishing 32.2% on three-point shots, and they are second in the league in PPG allowed, 77.7. The Connecticut Sun come into this game with a 9-5 record overall, which puts them in first place in the Eastern Conference. The Sun had lost those 2 games in a row against the Sky, but in the last game they bounced back, beating the Dallas Wings 80-70. Connecticut comes into this game averaging 79.7 points per game, while their defense is giving up 75.4 points per game. Jonquil Jones has been the best player for the Sun, averaging 21.6 points per game. In this game for the Sun, it's about the offense being good early. The last time they took the hardwood, the Connecticut Sun walked away with a victory by a final of 80-70 when they played the Dallas Wings. The Sun were able to collect 25 defensive boards and 12 offensive boards for a total of 37 for the matchup. They also gave up possession 12 times, while getting 6 steals for this contest. The Wings committed 19 personal fouls in the matchup, which got the Sun to the free throw line for 15 tries. They were able to make 14 of those for a rate of 93.3%. In reference to three-point shots, Connecticut knocked down 4 of 20 attempts, 20.0%. When the game finished, the Sun finished the game shooting 31 out of 71 from the field, which gave them a shooting percentage of 43.7%. The Sun permitted the Wings to bury 27 of 61 attempts from the field, which gave them a percentage of 44.3% in this game. They went 42.9% from three-point range by connecting on 6 of 14 and finished the contest at 10 out of 13 from the charity stripe, 76.9%. In reference to how they attacked the glass, Connecticut allowed Dallas to snag 27 overall, 6 on the offensive side. My first betting advice is to pick Chicago Sky -3. DeWanna Bonner ended up being a factor for the Sun for the game. She knocked down 10 out of 22 in the game for a rate of 45.5% and had 13 rebounds. Bonner recorded 25 points in her 40 minutes on the hardwood and accounted for 6 dimes for this contest. An additional player that played a role for Connecticut was Brianne January. She wrapped the game up with 3 assists in 24 minutes played, and she shot 1 out of 5 from the field. January walked away from this one going 20.0% from the floor while earning 5 points and 1 rebound. On the other side of this matchup is the Chicago Sky, who sit in second place in the standings with a 9-7 record overall. Chicago has set a franchise record, winning 7 straight games coming into this one, but they are looking to continue that success. Each of the last 3 games, Chicago has scored at least 91 points, and in this game it's going to be about the offense running up the score again. On the season, Chicago is averaging 82.4 points per game, while their defense is giving up 77.7 points per game. Kalia Copper has been the best player for Chicago, averaging 14.1 points while shooting 42.7% from the field. This year the Sun have not been scoring as many points as normal. The Sky for their part are playing good, and that will help the Sky out quite a bit in the game. Look for the Chicago Sky to come in playing better in this game here, and that will allow the offense for the Chicago team to get the win here. I think the final score will be 82-76. Connecticut has a mark of 9-5 this season. As an offense, the Sun are connecting on 43.7% from the field, which has them ranked 4th in the WNBA. Connecticut has tallied 1,116 points so far this season, 79.7 per game, and they pull in 36.4 boards per game. They are dishing out assists 18.2 times per game, 8th in the WNBA, and they are giving up possession 13.6 times per game. The Sun commit 19.0 fouls per contest, and they hit 79.7% from the charity stripe. The Sun defensively are ranked 1st in the league in points given up per game with 75.4. They are forcing 11.92s per game and allow teams to shoot 41.8% from the field, 4th in basketball. The Connecticut defense allows 33.6% on three-point attempts, 96 of 286, and their opposition knocks down 84.2% of their shots from the charity stripe. They concede 18.6 dimes and 29.7 rebounds per game, which is 4th and 1st in the WNBA. My second betting advice is to pick under. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.